So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZW Games 5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below.
Hey YouTube, this is Joe from Zephyr War Games, and since Rising Rampage gave us 2 new copies of Dino Wrestler cards for support, I thought it'd be good to bring you guys a update to the deck. Now, I've been playing with the deck quite a lot in my spare time since even before Rising Rampage, just to get the deck going as best as it can, bring out the best Dino Wrestler plays that it can do, until we get things like the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Link legal here in the Europe TCG. So before all that, and with all that being said, I'm going to quickly run through the deck and explain some of the card choices and explain the new support that we got in Rising Rampage. So obviously starting off, we're going to have your your generic dinosaur support, which is like 2 copies of UT Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. He is just your big main deck boss monster. If your Dino Wrestlers extra decks aren't gonna win it for you, this guy is going to. It's very easy to summon, so you just play 2 copies of it. And we play 3 copies of Soul Eating Raptor. Stratos for the deck, pops your babies with the help of Lost World. Just helps you go off with your whole Dino Wrestler plays. 3 copies of Miscellaneous Saurus. Really does help, gets you your baby onto the field, gets your Jirak Adio onto the field, and even sometimes your level 4s onto the field. Just gives you protection as well, just a really amazing card. Then I play 3 babies in the forms of 2 baby Ceratosaurus and 1 Petite Pterodon. You can, and I did play around with it, up to baby Ceratosaurus to 3. So then you have 4 babies in the main deck, and it really does help you in the grind game, but this is the base minimum that you need in your deck. And then you have 1 Jirak Adio, which just helps you go into your level 8 synchros with your Prankratops, and just overall a very handy card. And speaking of Prankratops, moving on to the Dino Wrestlers now, we have the 3 Prankratops is like your best Dino Wrestler in the deck. And I think your second best Dino Wrestler is the Stegosaur. Special summon it, then you get to search your deck for a Dino Wrestler or World Dino Wrestling. Just really handy card, helps you with all of your combos. This is the thing you're going to summon off your World Dino Wrestling in the graveyard. And then just overall, just a really good card. Then we have 2 copies of Escalaminch. You can also summon back tributing songs, you control a Dino Wrestler or no monsters. And the main thing it's in here for is the fact that it's a level 6 Dino Wrestler that you can then summon and tune off with your Colaxiant. It's a Photon Fascia, as long as you control no monster you can special summon, you can use that once per duel. But so it can help you go off with your Link plays and your dinosaur plays just in general. It's a really good card. If you wanted to play in the extra, you could play the Mrs. Radiant, because this is an Earth tuner, so you can go into your synchro plays to make that. But your main thing in here is to help you go into your Giga Spinosaurus. And then the 2 new ones, we have 2, as I said, 2 brand new Dino Wrestlers. Now I'm going to explain what they do. So the first one, actually I think is the better one of the 2, is Dino Wrestler Marshall Angelo. It's an Earth level 2 dinosaur with 1000 attack, 0 defense, with an effect of during damage calculation, if another Dino Wrestler monster you control battles an opponent's monster quick effect, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. That monster you control cannot be destroyed by that battle. Also, the attack of the opponent's battling monster is halved at the end of the damage step. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there from the field this turn, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can use the effect of Dino Wrestler Marshall Angelo once per turn. So you're not really going to use it from the field as much, if that ever, but I'm going to at least say as much. You're mostly going to use it from the hand on your turn so that you can attack with 1 Dino Wrestler, ditch this, reduce half the opponent's monster, and then attack it with another Dino Wrestler, just dealing more damage. So it's a really cool card. I do like it. It's a nice little tech off as a one-off. And then we're playing the next one, which is YUGIOH, which is level 5 Earth dinosaur, 1600 attack, 0 defense. When your Dino Wrestler monster inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. You can use this effect of Dino Wrestler YUGIOH once per turn. Your opponent cannot target other Dino Wrestler monsters you control with card effects. So, really cool card in combination with this. I may sometime in the future just build a more pure Dino Wrestler deck. With that, the very least. So basically, I might as well just take out the UTCs at one point. I'm not too sure, or just take out or reduce my Soul Eating Oviraptors and count down, just adding more Dino Wrestlers. But I'm not too sure. The way I have it at the moment is something I really enjoy. It's playable. You can take this to your locals and do pretty well with it. And then you get the most out of your Dino Wrestlers, which is basically your link and your extra deck plays. So then moving on to spells, we have the 3 Lost Worlds. You've got to have this card. It helps you with all of your combos. You have to pop your babies. Then play 2 more Dino Wrestling. You only play 2 of this because you mainly just want this in the graveyard. There are times when you play this on the field, and then you have like your King T-Wrestle and your Spinous Sabotage. So now they can't attack you, and if they do try to attack you somehow, you can then just use the World Dino Wrestling. You can attack once, and then the King T-Wrestle lets you target which choose which they attack with. So pretty cool little lockdown. The one tail for me because it got hit to 1. 3 Foolish Burial Goods. This is send your World Dino Wrestling to the graveyard as fast as possible. Your 3 Fossil Dig is the rotor of the deck. 1 Monster Reborn. Moving on to traps, I play 3 cool traps in the forms of 2 Necro Fusion. I don't play the Dino Wrestler fusion spell because you can't search it in this deck, and since you can't really search it, I'm just playing this instead, just because I can then just use my cards in the graveyard. I can just summon King Chimera T-Wrestle on my opponent's turn and just go off on the next turn. But if you don't want to play this, take this card out, put in the Tyrant Dino Fusion, and then you can just put something else in here as well, maybe like a hand trap or 2. And I'm playing the Survival of the Fittest. This is a really cool trap card. I just really like it. It's kind of like a nod to my Parallel Port Armor, which you could easily take this out for. And you got an extra target for your Foolish Burial Goods. But essentially, it gives your Dino monster an extra fast attack, and then it can attack twice. So you can pump in some real damage with this, because your Dino Wrestler extra dex monsters are really big, like 3k at the least. So Survival Phase is really cool. If you don't want to play these, I'd take this out for Tyrant Dino Fusion, and this for 2 Ash Blossoms or something like that. Just so that you can then, just stop your opponent with those cards. So that's it for the main deck. Moving on to the extra deck. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit weird. I literally just woke up and I haven't had anything to drink yet, so my voice is a bit croaky. For the fusions, I'm playing the 1 Chimera T-Wrestle. Really, really cool card. Really like it. I like all the Dino Wrestler extra deck monsters. I mostly play this deck. I think the Dino Wrestler extra decks are really, really cool. Then we play for Synchros 2 YUGIOH Spinous Sabotage. 1 Scarlight and 1 High Speed White Chambara. You can make all of these pretty easily, so why not play them? Especially the YUGIOH Spinous Sabotage. Then for XCs is Evolsaur, Lygia, and Dalka. I really like how this extra deck I'm playing everything. I'm playing all the extra deck summons. Now on for the links. For the big ones, playing 1 Bordeaux Dragon and 1 Amphibious Swarmborg Amber Whale. You can take out the whale and put in something like Bowl Sword if you have it, Topologic Bomber if you have it. Any basically generic link 4 that's just easy to summon. The reason I'm playing this is because if this dies, I can get back my true base ace, Dino Wrestler King T-Wrestle. So that's why I'm playing that. I'm playing 1 Deco Talker as well, just because it's nice and generic and easy to make. 1 Mrs. Radiant, because everything in here is an earth pretty much, so you can make this pretty easily. 1 Pentastag. I do like playing Pentastag in decks that just like focus on getting like one main big boss monster. or has the option to. So I can like make Penstag, put something like King T-Wrestle or Spina Sabate underneath it, and Penstag's allowing them to do piercing, which then does combo well with YUGIOH, so you can summon YUGIOH and go off even more. And like the best link to in the extra deck is the Terra Pacadio. You know, you make this and you go off, make King T-Wrestle, this gets something back, and you can go off and get into your synchro phase. So Terra Pacadio is absolutely amazing link monster, and I do love it for the deck. And that, guys, is the deck. I hope you all enjoyed it. Leave your comments down below what you think. I know it's a smaller update in terms of like new support, but it's new support nonetheless, and any support for Dino wrestlers I'm still happy for. I should take this to a local at some point and see how well it does, but at the moment I'm just enjoying playing with it, as I already am. So as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, guys, as always, happy dueling.
What's up, YouTube? Dan here from YUGIOH. Thanks for watching that video. If you liked it, please hit that big thumbs up button in the bottom corner as well. And don't forget to hit the big red subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. Make sure you click that notification bell as well so you know every time one of our new videos goes up. Throughout the whole year of 2019, we're going to have more deck profiles, duels, and of course pack openings for you guys to watch and enjoy the entire year round. So stay tuned for more, and as always, guys, happy dueling.